Hello friends, I'd like to welcome you to my channel, Pat's Gardening Life. In today's video, friends, I am doing two open collaborations. I am doing hashtag Garden Tour Saturday, that's hosted by Grandma Sandy. It's co-hosted by a channel called So Folks Susie and a channel called Growing Joyfully Home and Garden, and me. Friends, this is a very fun open collaboration. All you have to do is share your garden. It doesn't matter if it's a big garden, a small garden, inside garden, outside garden, patio garden, balcony garden. We welcome all size gardens. And then the next open collaboration that I'll be doing is hashtag Let's Share Our Plant Success or Disaster Stories. That is hosted by our good friend Janita, and her channel is called Janita's BF Well Wishes Gardening. In this open collaboration, all you have to do is share a story about a plant. And if you can show it to us too, that would help a lot as well. Well, friends, we all know how plants are. Sometimes we have good luck and sometimes we don't. Let's turn this camera around and let's get going with this tour. Come on, friends, let's get to this. We're starting off with our new peppers, friends. Yeah, this is what I was watering. My other pepper is gone. It's like 3 years old and it says I'm done. So yeah, that's all you can do about that, right? When they say they're done, they're done. I moved the pineapples. I'm gonna give them a good feed this week and water them a lot better. I don't think they like it on the cord over there. And here's the pumpkins. They're also kind of in the nursery. These pumpkins started out in little pots and I did not move them and I did not feed them and they got a little yellow on me. So they have been fed and they're looking better. And this is store-bought. And I have done this before, bought herbs, the ones that have the live roots, and just stuck them in soil and had pretty good luck. These have been in the soil for over a week now and we are looking pretty good. Everybody but this one. This may be one that doesn't need sun. So some of these will be getting moved and yeah, I hope we have good luck. They smell wonderful. We're over here, just turned around a little bit. Take a look at Quiet's bed here where he's got his store-bought plants. I have been harvesting green beans. I put away 2 bags of green beans today. I'll show you a picture, I think, of the harvest. And I also have been having lots of zucchinis, and there's 2 here. There's 1, and then there's another one further down here. Oh, there's 2 more further down here. So I'm gonna be having lots of zucchini. I'll be making zucchini bread this weekend. Yeah, for sure. Quiet's mucky nuts aren't up yet. So I want him to take a really good look. Looks like I got lots of little greens here, but it's definitely a weed. And nasturtiums gone wild here in my garden. They just love it. Here's the bed that has the corn in it. And it's supposed to have sweetweed growing in the middle. I think it looks something like that. Quiet will have to tell me if I'm right because I want to weed this area. But also, we had tomatoes here last year, and look what I'm seeing. I'm just going to weed around those babies and let them live. Yeah, free tomatoes. Now some of you are probably going to wonder what this is, but this is a wild green from Zimbabwe. We planted these and they just come up. My only problem is I don't know when they are ready to eat. So Quiet, do I pick these now or do I have to wait? So they're right in front of the pumpkins here. Now this one Might be a little old. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Quad will have to tell me. This is a very beautiful colored plant. You might think that's a cabbage, but it's actually collard greens. And then we have the Ijodo. If you don't know what this is a watermelon. And if you look up the word Ijodo, I'll spell it down below. Tell me if you see a video by somebody you might know. This is the older Ecomani plant, and I'm for sure it's Ecomani. I planted that one myself. But look at my little baby tomatoes are happy. These are the cherry, large cherry. And then I have these two. They are the yellow pear. These are not doing so well. These are the beefsteaks. And all of these are the same one. And that's the black cherry. So yeah, little cherries are doing good. I mean, those little tomatoes are doing good. I've started to have gopher issues, which is where we're getting into our plant success or disaster stories. This is our volunteer sunflower. And you can see it's leaning now. Somebody's been at it, down at the roots. Someone has also been eating the roots off of the calla lilies. So I'm gonna have to pull all this out. And before we go, we're gonna take a look at the prickly pear. I am having a very windy afternoon here. Doesn't that look like a heart? So cute. So there's going to be quite a few fruit on here. Well, friends, that's my tour for the day. And if you can hold on just a couple of seconds, I'll show you my harvest at the end. I want to thank Grandma Sandy and I want to thank Janita for hosting both of these fun open collaborations. So friends, be for sure you check out the description box because I will be adding in the channels that I have caught last week's video. And if you check the description box and you did a video last week for hashtag Garden Tour Saturday, you need to be for sure you put hashtag Garden Tour Saturday or hashtag Let's Share Our Plant Success or Disaster Stories in the title bar so we can find your videos. So if you're not on the list, be sure you let me know and I'll go over and check you out. Well, that's all I have for today, friends. So it's time for me to say bye. So bye-bye, friends. Bye. You have a wonderful day. You have a wonderful Saturday, okay? Bye-bye. This is my green bean harvest for the day.